my people, listen up. All right, so I got this, you know, this is a response to the Addicted to Blackness video that I made. I had a few people come on my thread that were like, you know, saying I'm in a sunken place. You know, I love it how black people call me sister and then they say something really insulting. Like the sister thing's gonna really help and make me take you seriously. Like, seriously, no, it's not, okay? So, I mean, for how dare I suggest that you get up off your ass and like stop being, you know, in a victim mentality? What a concept, right? Oh, wow, how horrible. What a horrible person I am for suggesting that you empower yourself. You know, I'm so sick of this whole thing of like, being black hurts my feelings. You know, it makes me cry. You know, you don't have no idea. You don't know how much it hurts to be black. Like, seriously, do you wake up and you're like, curse the day, curse my black skin. I'm going to go out into the world and it's going to rain every flipping day because I'm black. I can't do anything unless I'm around other black people because I'm black. I can't, you know, learn an instrument, or I can't travel, or I can't do this because it's not black. It's not in the window or the box of blackness that they want me to fit in. You guys are enslaved. You're still slaves. So wake up. You're free. You're free, okay? I don't know if you need somebody to tell you that. I don't know, you know, you're gonna have to take responsibility for yourself. You have to take responsibility, okay? So say, you know, that this world is just full of white supremacists that has your, you know, that's on your, you know, has their foot on your neck all the time. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna like lay down and cry and whine like a 3-year-old. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you gonna get up now? Are you ready? You're gonna dust off your buddy cakes and like be a grown person and like interact with the real world? Are you gonna do that? That'd be great, you know? Because check this out. There are lots and lots of black people who feel the same way that I do, and they don't care. They don't care. And they look at people like that want to complain and not take responsibility. We hate you. We can't stand you, okay? Now, maybe we won't hate you forever because all we really want you to do is just empower yourself and get up, because that's what we had to do, okay? We had to fight. We had to we have to work our asses off to get the things that we want. Okay, we're not blaming anybody for anything because it's not getting us anywhere. Check this out. Even during slavery, there were people that were inventing shit, you know, that were building things that, you know, even though when racism was like real back then, when there was real racism and like real KKK people, like lynching people and trying and feather people, there were people inventing things like Garrett A. Morgan, okay, who invented the traffic light. There were people doing, one of the first open heart black surgeons was black, and that was a time where, you know, I think ironically he died because he got injured and they took him to a hospital that didn't accept black people. Okay, but he was still inventing shit. He was still, you know, innovative. They didn't let him stop it. They didn't let that stop him. There were black people writing books and doing things when real racism was around. Okay, so if you can't get anywhere or do anything because the white man is keeping you down and you're black, how come black Africans darker than me that come over here and like they all become like neurosurgeons? Okay, how does that happen? How does that happen? You know, you could argue, and then I've told people that, and they're like, oh, but they don't have the history of slavery. Yeah, not in America, but they still have the history of colonialism and racism in their country. And I think because it's even more prevalent there than it is here, that they have more, it actually makes them more motivated to come here and not fuck around, okay? And you have people like LeBron James, you know, crying and stuff because somebody called him a nigger, where he's like one of the most celebrated players in the world. I had this kid from China who can barely speak English, but he know who LeBron James is. He were like, LeBron James, but he didn't know, you know, he's a god considered to some people, but he's gonna cry because somebody called him like a nigger. Like, get over yourself. Are you serious? Like, it's so unattractive and so uncool. You guys have no idea how uncool you are, okay? So my biggest wish for you guys is to really take responsibility, because nobody else is, and nobody else respects whiners, respects babies. You know, a lot of reason why you probably run into the problems that you do is because people don't respect people that don't respect themselves, basically, and don't want to help themselves. And when people see that you're trying to help yourself, no matter what race you are, they will help you. okay? Because generally human beings are like that. Are there going to be racist people? Yes, there are racist people of all races. But you're gonna let that keep you down? You're gonna like come on my page and whine and cry? I indulge you guys sometimes when I have the time, but at the same time I'm just like, are you serious? Like, how do you thrive in life? You're not thriving. I would love to see you thrive, because I think that's what we're meant to do on this planet. We're meant to thrive and not, be enslaved. And I think all the people that like went through real slavery, that were like castrated, had their limbs cut off, that were raped, they strive toward better things. It's very insulting to them to still be in the slave mentality. It's very disrespectful to them, okay? We have the power, but you guys aren't using it. And I would really like to see you use it, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? That's what I'm saying. Now, I know you're gonna get mad. Maybe later you'll hear my words. Maybe later it will sink in once you get over yourselves. But I just don't really have the patience for people that, are still mad at the white man or anybody else for keeping them down. I mean, and it goes for white people too, that want to blame, Jewish people, that want to blame, other people other than, everybody of every race has these thoughts, when they blame people. And they don't want to take responsibility, whether it's race, whether it's MGTOW blaming women or feminists blaming men, whether it's, different cultures blaming different cultures, whether you're still blaming your mama for something she did or your dad for something she does, but you're grown up and you can fucking fix it yourself, okay? So take responsibility. You're giving them power. You're giving the racists power by laying down and rolling around on the floor like a 3-year-old and blaming everybody and not taking responsibility for yourself. You are, okay? So with that said, a very tough, loving, peace, truth, and love you guys. Bye-bye.